In question number 11, we're being asked about the transformation. So we're talking about a graph that is being transformed. So we look at each of the different transformations, each of the numbers in the outside and the inside and the front. So we have a 3 in the front. So we're saying 3 is bigger than 1 and it's in the front. So it becomes a vertical stretch. So we look for the ones that say vertical stretch. A and C have vertical stretch by a factor of 3. So B and D are out. Then on the outside, we have a plus 4. So we can say that we have a positive on the outside. Remember, positive on the outside means up. So it's going to be going up 4 units. So A is the correct answer choice. Question number 12 is a big word problem that I'm going to try to dissect and break down even to small chunks. Let's just focus on what the question even wants from us. It wants to know what the speed of the car is. Okay, so we need to understand that we're looking for the speed of the car. And if I have a formula, and the formula S equals square root of 21D, it says that S is the speed of the car. So I know that we're looking for S, and because we have S and D, we're going to find S by plugging in the letter D. So we need to know what D is. D is the length of the skid marks. So we got to look for skid marks. Skid marks of the car are 225 feet. Okay, so we know that D is 225 feet. So we have everything that we need now. We have the equation, S equals square root of 21D. I'm going to replace the letter D with 225. And when I type in this part of the equation on my calculator, I will get my answer. So we go to calculate, square root 21, parentheses, 225, because I'm replacing the letter D, and it gives me 68.7386. Now, it'll loop right now, but pay attention before we write our answers. It does ask us to the nearest tenth. That means it only wants one decimal. So I can't put 0.7386. Instead, I'm going to put 0.7 because the 3 is smaller than 5, so it does not round my answer. So my answer is 68.7. If the 3 was 5 or bigger, then I would put 68.74. So if that was a 5 or a 6 instead of a 3, it will be 68.8 is what I meant. All right, moving on. Question number 13. Okay, 13, we got to follow the steps. So first we got to understand what's even going on in these steps. So in step 1, between step 1 and 2, all they did was they subtracted 8 to both sides. That's why 155 becomes 147. Then between step 2 and 3, they divided both sides by 3. That's why the 147 becomes 49. And the tricky one here is they're asking us to figure out what happens in step 4, or what the final expression will be. Remember, to get rid of the fraction power on step 3 here, the 2/3, we're going to flip it over so that they cancel out. So if we flip it over, we're going to raise both sides to the power of, instead of 2 over 3, we're going to raise to the power of 3 over 2. So 3 divided by 2 is going to be the new power. So it looks like this. We put a 3 to the power of 2 on both sides. For this one here, the x to the 2/3 and the 49. Okay, the fractions cancel. Okay, so the fractions cancel, and we're left with 49 to the power of 3 over 2. So the answer for 13 is B.